Hi, I'm Lori. Welcome to our next chapter, Life After Corporate. My husband Ken and I retired from corporate life, and now we're building a freedom-first lifestyle through real estate and other projects while actually enjoying the life we worked for. We live in Boise, Idaho, but we also spend time in Seattle, where our yacht is kept in Elliott Bay. You'll see everyday life, hangar days, marina weekends, tennis and cooking, behind the scenes of our projects, and plenty of cameos from Lexi, our Pekingese Chihuahua with a big personality. And you'll also meet my 95-year-old mother. I take her to Catholic Church in Glens Ferry twice a month, and she's one of the best parts of this chapter. If you love real-life lifestyle, routines, and a little adventure, subscribe and come along with us. This week, we're celebrating America's 250th birthday in a way that feels very us. A little soccer, a little Boise summer, a little family, and a very special look back at one of our favorite pieces of family history. America turns 250 years old on July 4th, 2026, and for episode 15, we're celebrating not just the country's birthday, but the stories that connect our family to the American West. We'll start the week with a World Cup watch party at Bluebird Social for the USA versus Bosnia and Herzegovina match. Then on the 4th of July, we'll head to a close friend's house here in Boise for a pool party overlooking the Treasure Valley. And then on Sunday, after I take my 95-year-old mother to church, I'm hoping to sit down with her and interview her about a really special memory, when my dad was an outrider in the reenactment of the Wagon train on the Oregon Trail during America's Bicentennial celebration in 1976. So this episode is about celebrating America today while remembering the people, places, and stories that shaped our own little piece of it. I'll check in with Ken before we head to the World Cup watch party. What's your prediction for tonight, honey?
I'm hoping for the best. I mean, USA has a good draw, or at least a good path through the round of 62 and even 16, better than some of the other areas. But Bosnia and Herzegovina, you can't assume anything, especially after watching Germany get knocked out. But if they can get there, and it'll be a great match against Belgium, hopefully, the team we saw in Seattle, I'm really optimistic.
And I'm hoping for a good match and hopefully a U.S. win. One thing I love about this moment is that the World Cup is happening right here in North America during America's 250th birthday year. It feels like the whole world is looking in this direction, and we get to be part of that excitement right here in Boise. When we got home that night, Ken wanted to replay the highlights of the evening.
Flags are waving, hearts are racing, every player, dreams they're chasing from every corner.
Happy 4th of July. Today is America's 250th birthday, and we're celebrating with friends here in Boise. This year feels especially meaningful because 250 years is such a huge milestone. It made me think about what America looked like in 1776, what it looked like in 1976 during the Bicentennial, and what it looks like today in 2026. At our club at Crane Creek, they were having a golf cart parade and competition for best decorated golf cart on the 4th of July. The kids and the adults went all out and did a fantastic job of showing their patriotic spirit.
July 4th, a day to celebrate the spirit of freedom, the birth of a state.
What was your inspiration to create this magnificent cart?
Walmart. Rubber ducks.
What does the rubber duck symbolize?
Oh yeah, we have to see it's red, white, and bluey.
Red, white, and bluey.
Yep.
And you're gonna have bubbles coming out. Oh, your bubbles.
Yeah, there.
Look at that. So cute.
All the way down.
Stars and stripes forever, a symbol so bright, a beacon of hope, shining through the night from sea to shining sea, a land of the brave, a nation united, a legacy to save. From the halls of Congress to the fields of war, the fight for freedom, a cause to adore. With courage and honor, they stood their ground, a new nation rising.
They had some fun competitions throughout the day for pushing watermelon in the pool, a belly flop contest, and a pie eating contest, to name just a few. Just some good old-fashioned fun.
Happy 4th.
Happy 4th. That evening, we headed to a close friend's house for a pool and fireworks party overlooking the Treasure Valley. This house has a beautiful pool and an incredible view overlooking the Treasure Valley, so it's a pretty perfect place to spend the holiday. The 4th of July has always been about more than fireworks. It's about summer, family, friends, food, laughter, and taking a minute to appreciate the freedom we have and the country we get to call home. As the sun started to go down, it was just one of those beautiful Idaho summer evenings, the kind that makes you want to slow down and take it all in. Lexi, do you want to go see Grandma? Do you want to go to the ranch and see Grandma? Today we're headed to Hammett. We're going to go see my mom and take her to church. Then I'm going to ask her some questions about the time in our life when my father was an outrider on the Bicentennial wagon train in 1976, and the family vacations that followed after that. After church on Sunday, I sat down with my mom and asked her to help me remember that time. Mom, since America is celebrating its 250th birthday this year, I thought we could look back to its 200th birthday, the Bicentennial, when Daddy was an outrider for the Bicentennial wagon train reenactment.
Okay.
Can I ask you some questions?
Of course.
Okay, do you remember how Daddy first got involved as an outrider on the Bicentennial wagon train?
Well, he just heard about it, you know. It was in newspapers and so on, what was coming up. And he thought he would like to take some time out of his regular schedule and take part in it.
And for those who don't know, what does an outrider do?
Well, an outrider is kind of in charge of getting the wagon train going every morning, because there are lots of riders, lots of horses, lots of excitement going on all the time, and lots of problems coming up, you know, from this particular wagon or that particular wagon. So they need somebody in charge, and they also need somebody who knows where the wagon train is headed and to get them there.
He knows the trail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What do you remember most about Daddy during that time, the Bicentennial?
How very busy he was, and how very in his element he was.
He was always like a John Wayne cowboy type of man.
Definitely, that's a good description of him. He was always in charge, but in a way that didn't irritate anyone.
He was a true leader.
He was.
What was the atmosphere like during the Bicentennial? Did it feel like the whole country was celebrating history?
Very much so. I thought it was a very patriotic time. You know, anybody who could leave their job and take part, it was a big moment in their life and in ours, our family life.
And do you remember where he started and where he ended? Because he didn't go on the entire journey from coast to coast.
No, because the trail started up at the Washington border.
Out near Independence?
Uh-huh. And we didn't join the train until it came through here.
Okay. So in the years after that, our family went on reenactments of the same wagon train. What do you remember about us packing up and getting ready to go?
Well, we were excited. You kids were particularly excited about it because you all were good riders. You had your own horses that you knew well. And it was just an exciting time for the whole family. It was hard to get away from the ranch and all the responsibilities of it here, but somehow we managed to do that.
And we went from Fort Hall to Jackson Hole. And I think we took about 3 weeks and did that, is that right?
As I recall, it took about that long.
What do you think the hardest parts were being out there for so long?
Well, just for me, it was getting the food ready, having it there with you and getting it out of the table every night to feed your family. That was the most challenging part for me.
Right, we weren't passing by any stores. We were on the Oregon Trail out in the middle of nowhere.
Exactly. So there was a lot of planning connected with it, I mean, we had some deliveries to the train, sure, but it was a time when you didn't have time to think much for yourself. You were of yourself. You were thinking about.
That's true, and I remember us eating things like trail mix, while on our horses.
Yes.
On the go.
Right, because actually, we had only one big meal a day, and that was at the end of the day. But otherwise, we were existing on snacks or just fruit or whatever you had.
Mm-hmm. I remember waking up very early, like we would probably 6 a.m. at least.
Yes, 6 a.m. in the morning, which, is difficult for young children and teenagers to do, especially in places that were not warm enough to sleep well.
Right, and I think I was around 10 years old, and I do remember the mornings being so cold, but someone would be boiling a hot cauldron full of hot water, so we'd get a hot chocolate first thing.
Oh, and that's what kept you going.
Yeah, that warmed us up.
Yes.
And then getting the horses ready, and it being so cold, and then sometimes the horses acting up, so then Daddy would have to, I remember...
straighten them out.
Yeah, he'd have to get on, and they'd get their bucks in, and then he'd calm them down, and then he could hand them over where we could get on a ride.
Yes. It was challenging for us, and it was challenging for the horses. But it was something an experience.
I remember we were sleeping in horse trailers at one point. Maybe that's when my cousin Lisa was with us. And maybe it was someone else's horse trailer.
Well, it was our horse trailer, I believe. And when we weren't using it as a horse trailer, we were sleeping in it.
So what do you think the best parts were of those trips?
Just the experience of being challenged in a way that you thought the early pioneers were challenged. Of course, we had it much easier than the early pioneers, but there was that feeling that we depended on each other. The whole train did, And no one seemed to step out of line. They seemed to be on their best behavior and trying to contribute as much as they could.
And when Lisa was with us on the wagon train, I have a lot of great memories. We would ride in the back of someone's wagon, and we would sing to them the entire day. We'd sing You Are My Sunshine, we'd sing John Denver Country Roads. We'd harmonize together, and they would just enjoy the show, and we'd get a free ride. Someone else would be riding our horses.
Yes, and Lisa was a little girl from San Jose, California, my niece. And I was particularly proud of her because she was really out of her element.
She was a city girl.
A city girl coming up here. So she was very courageous, I thought. And I know the first time that you took her out riding, she was completely unfamiliar with riding a horse. And the horse took her back home. She turned away from where you girls were riding with her and just ran back home, right to the ranch here. And so we had to, she went out again, we got her out again to join you.
You have to get back on that horse.
You do. But I had such great respect for that little girl. And she grew into a beautiful woman, as you know.
Yes, she did. Do you think families today would be surprised by how much work it was to travel that way, even as a reenactment?
Yes, I do. And I wonder if there would be the same response from the population now, if they were challenged with that. I really do wonder, because our culture has changed so much even from those days.
Yes, but I think a lot of people would really also get into it. Living on the land, people love doing that. And this was reenacting a part of history. Like we felt closer to the pioneers, I think.
We did.
As results.
We did. And you may be right about that. I mean, I'm sure there are many brave people still around. Because that's what it took. It took a lot of bravery from the youngest to the oldest. Yeah.
And finally, what do you hope our family remembers about Daddy and those Oregon Trail years?
Oh, just what a wonderful father he was. And all the sacrifices that he made for all of us. I think we'll always remember that.
I had a great childhood, and he was a big part of that, and we miss him so much.
We do. Well, but we know we'll see him again.
Yes, we will.
And maybe even go on another wagon train someplace.
A wagon train in the sky.
Yes.
Well, thanks for sitting down and revisiting those old memories.
It's been my pleasure.
Okay. Love you, Mom.
I love you, and I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
Episode started with a World Cup watch party and a 4th of July pool party, but it ended up meaning a lot more to me than that. America's 250th birthday is a national celebration, but it's also a chance to think about our own family stories. For me, that means remembering my dad on horseback, riding as an outrider on the Oregon Trail wagon train reenactment during the Bicentennial. It means remembering our family taking our horses and joining those reenactments for weeks at a time. And it means asking my mom to tell those stories while she still can. As we celebrate 250 years of America, I'm reminded that the big story of this country is made up of millions of smaller family stories. Stories of courage, hard work, adventure, faith, friendship, and love. And this is one of ours.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.